Shannon and welcome to The Filter. Let's get you caught up on all of the latest music news stories. We finally have some sort of explanation as to why The Weeknd has been wearing bandages on his face. So we've seen him in many different stages of injury throughout the last year, and then a very interesting look in his latest music video. He appeared to have a bunch of plastic surgery done to his face. So he finally explained the reason behind it all in an interview with Variety. So originally he has explained this and said that it was up to each person's interpretation of what it means, but now he's saying that it has to do with reflecting on the absurd culture of Hollywood celebrity and all of the people who are manipulating themselves for superficial reasons to please and be validated. And he also said that being attractive for him isn't something that's necessarily important, but having a compelling narrative is. So all eyes are going to be on The Weeknd this weekend on Sunday as he performs at the Super Bowl halftime show. And he has reportedly put $7 million of his own dollars into this performance, and he says that we can expect a very cinematic experience, whatever that means. The Weeknd also was supposed to spend most of his 2020 on tour like so many other artists, and he was forced to postpone this because of the pandemic. Yesterday, he announced a new list of dates for that same tour that has now been moved to 2022. Taylor Swift is getting sued by a theme park in Utah that's called Evermore Park, and they're suing her for copyright infringement for using their name as the name of her most recent album. And they said because of this, it's pushed down their name when you search it on Google. And they say that they have financially lost out because of this, and she has financially benefited off of the name with clothes and other merchandise. Taylor Swift's team, they are responding, saying that the lawsuit is frivolous and irresponsible, and they said that people won't have too hard of a time telling the difference between an album and a theme park. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with this one. TJ Osborne, who is one half of the country duo Brothers Osborne, he has come out as gay. He did an interview with Time where he explained that he has been out with his friends and his family for many years, but now he just wants this to be public information. And TJ explained also that he's just not worried about the reaction of country music fans since it is such a small detail about his life. And he also explained as well that it shouldn't matter to others, but said for him to show up to an award show all of a sudden with a man by his side, that'd be a little jaw-dropping, rather than just shrug it off. Did you hear that Bebe Rexha passed away from a drug overdose? She hadn't heard the news either. There were tweets that were going around claiming that she did in fact pass away, and some tweets even said that it was confirmed by CNN and that her family released a statement saying she was the light of our lives. Bebe then chimed in on the tweet saying, "Geez, I stay offline for 3 days and not only am I dead, but I died of a drug overdose." She also tweeted, "I'm a ghost. I'm tweeting from your bedroom closet. Boo, bitch." Lucky for us, Bebe did not pass away. So a lesson on this to definitely fact check before you just believe that something is true on the internet. Country singer Morgan Wollen has been dropped from over 400 radio stations in the US and he's suspended from his record label. Here's why. Morgan was out partying in Nashville on Sunday night with his friends, and they returned to his house. They were being super rowdy, they were honking horns, and Morgan was shouting out names to his friends, and in those names included the N-word. It was caught on camera from neighbors across the street, and it ended up being shared by TMZ. He issued an apology saying, "I want to sincerely apologize for using the word. I promise to do better." And this isn't the first time that Morgan has made headlines. A few months ago, we saw that it was just a few days before he was supposed to be performing on SNL. He was seen partying, maskless, kissing multiple women. SNL then canceled his performance so that they wouldn't put their staff at risk, but they ended up rescheduling him for a later date. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Filter. Of course, I always like to see your thoughts by commenting down below. Let me know what you think. And also, you can check out more music news stories on our website at iHeartRadio.ca. We'll have a new episode of The Filter coming up on Monday, so I'll see you then.